Hello, mathematicians. Today we are working on lesson 5-9. This is the first part of two. We are learning how to add tens to two-digit numbers, subtract tens from decade numbers, and explore number patterns. Decade numbers are all the numbers we say when we count by tens. Please open up to Student Workbook page 255. On page 255, you'll find a 100 grid. A 100 grid has all the numbers from 1 to 100. Let's identify patterns or trends by using the 100 grid. Now we will look for ones and tens on the 100 grid. Let's circle every number with 5 ones in red. 5 has 5 ones. 15 has 5 ones. 25 also has 5 ones. 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, and 95 all have 5 ones. Now let's circle every number with 7 tens in blue. 70 has 7 tens. 71 also has 7 tens. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. They all have 7 tens. Let's circle every number with 2 ones in green. The number 2 has 2 ones. 12 has 2 ones. 22, 32, 42, 52, 62, 72, 82, and 92 all have 2 ones. Last, let's circle every number with 3 tens in orange. 30 has 3 tens. So does 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. All of the numbers circled in orange have 3 tens. What do you notice about all the numbers we circled? Why do some numbers have more than one circle around them? Through this exercise, we identified a number of ways to find patterns using the ones place and the tens place in numbers. Let's start at 10 and count by tens to identify each decade number. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. How can we describe these numbers as we count by tens? As we count, each number is 10 more than the number before it. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 is 10 more than 10. 20 plus 10 is 30. 30 is 10 more than 20, and so on. Just a moment ago, we learned that we can use our 100 grid to help us find what is 10 more or 10 less than a number very easily. If we wanted to know what is 10 more than 41, all we'd have to do is move 1 over to the right. 51 has one more 10 than 41. So 41 plus 10 equals 51. If we wanted to know what is 10 less than 81, we'd find 81 in our 100 chart and move over to the left because 71 has one less 10 than 81. 81 minus 10 equals 71. Part of today's lesson involves problems with decade numbers plus another two-digit number. Let's say we have 79 plus 20. Where should we start to count? We can start at 79 on the 100 grid because it's easier to add 20 to 79 than it is to add 79 to 20. So we found 79 on the 100 grid. Which way will we go and why? We will move 2 spaces to the right because each space is 10 more, and we have to add 20. So 1 space is 10, another space is 20. The total is 99. 79 plus 20 equals 99. How would we use the 100 grid to find 50 minus 20? Where would you start to count? Which way will you go and why? Let's start at 50. Instead of moving to the right to add tens, we'll move to the left to subtract tens. When we move to the left, each space is 10 less. How many spaces should we move to subtract 20? If you said we should move 2 spaces, you're correct. 1, 2. We took away one 10, and we took away a second 10. 20 tens total we took away from 50. So 50 minus 20 equals what? 30. We are continuing our work with decade numbers using 10 sticks and 1 stots to solve 34 plus 20. How many 10 sticks should we draw for 34? 3, because there are 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. How many ones? There are 4 ones in 34. 1, 2, 3, 4 1 stots. How many tens should we draw for 20? There are 2 tens, so 2 10 sticks. 1, 2. Should we draw any ones for 20? No, because 0 means there aren't any ones. Let's count by tens to total up the value of each 10 stick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And let's count on from there. 51, 52, 53, 54. 34 plus 20 equals 54. Here we have 60 minus 20, or 6 tens minus 2 tens. We can draw 6 10 sticks for 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can draw a line through 2 tens to show that we took them away. We took 20, or 2 10 sticks, away. There are 4 tens left. So 6 tens minus 2 tens equals 4 tens. 60 minus 20 equals 40. How can we check our answer to make sure it's correct? Well, we know 20 plus 40 equals 60. So 60 minus 20 equaling 40 makes sense. Please finish up today's lesson by working on Student Workbook page 256. Thank you.